Sherman, Texas was named for General Sidney Sherman, a hero of the Texas Revolution. It was designated as the county seat in March of 1846. In 1848, the city of Sherman was transplanted to its present location, determined by the spreading branches of the mammoth pecan tree that stood on the southeast section of what is now the public square. Denison, Texas, birthplace of our 34th president, Dwight D. Eisenhower, was named after Katy Railroad Vice President George Denison. The town was an important commercial center in the 19th century American West. Join me today as I make some interesting stops in the area.
Drive across Texas.
Hey folks, welcome to Drive Across Texas. I'm your host, Pat Waters. Today we're in Sherman, Texas at 903 Breweries with the owner, Jeremy Roberts.
Hey man, thanks for coming out.
And brother, I appreciate you, the hospitality and letting us come out. Tell everybody about 903 Breweries.
So my wife, Natalie, and I had a crazy idea to open a brewery. We opened a brewery in May of 2013. And a little bit before that, we were home brewers. So we were making beer in our kitchen. We started that late 2007, early 2008. And both of us being from Sherman, we just want to bring something to our town that, one, that complemented it, and then two, that wasn't already here. And we just never had any idea our little brewery would grow into this big brewery that it's in today. So it's been pretty cool and a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's really a unique setting here. We're in the brew house here, and then across the drive there you have the tap room, where you have basically all your beers. It's a tasting room and have a restaurant, and man, a really unique, like I said, a unique setting, and it's really unbelievable. Folks, if you're coming down 75, you're in the Sherman, Denison area, be sure and stop out and check 903 Breweries. Jeremy and Natalie, they'll take great care of you. And tell the folks how you can get your product.
Yep, so I've got a couple of our beers today. It's Cerveza Por Favor. It's our #1 seller. It's a Mexican lager. We brewed this beer to compete with Corona, Dos Equis. And if you look at it, especially in Mexico, the candied sugar skulls is pretty popular. And so if you look at it, we had to add a beard to it, and it looks like me. I don't have a purple beard, but people always get a good kick out of that. Next is we have Sasquatch. Sasquatch is an imperial chocolate stout. It's 10.3% alcohol. That's one of the reasons why it's sold in a 4-pack, not a 6-pack. We tell everybody, it's like Guinness, but on steroids. It's a big beer, and that's the reason why we call it Sasquatch. But Sasquatch won a silver medal at the Great American Beer Festival in 2015, which is the largest beer competition in the world. It's medaled the last 3 years at the U.S. Beer Championship, and it's rated one of the top stouts brewed in America. So what's really cool is this beer is only found here in North Texas, but the world recognition it gets, it makes us feel really special.
That's amazing.
It just shows how good of a beer it is.
You do like 50 different beers a year, so every weekend you're basically debuting a new flavor. And I know this weekend you're doing the Mocha Vanilla Cream Ale.
Yeah, so that's what I actually have right here. One of the things that we love doing, 903 Brewers, 903 is our area code. So it represents the whole Northeast Texas. And so one of the things that we do is we love doing collaborations with other businesses where they showcase what we do and we showcase what they do. So CJ's is a local coffee shop town. They roast their own beans. And so basically we had them roast beans just for this coffee. And what we wanted is a beer to taste just like a mocha vanilla latte. And that's what it is, but it's still beer. So when I brewed this beer, we used their coffee beans. We added chocolate and vanilla, just like a mocha vanilla latte. And we have a lot of fun with it. And so I'm excited about it. We'll have a great crowd out here come out tonight. We have another beer that we collaborated with a local bakery, and it's a blueberry donut cream ale. And so I used 150 pounds of their blueberry donuts, put them in my mash tank, and then we added more blueberries and vanilla to it to make it taste just like a blueberry donut. So it's been a lot of fun. We do some crazy stuff. At the end of the day, man, we just make beer.
Man, I tell you what, I appreciate your hospitality, Jeremy. Thank you so much. Folks, remember now, if you're in the Sherman, Denison area, be sure and stop by 903 Brewers. Jeremy and Natalie Roberts, they will take care of you. And remember, that baby's coming from a Texan. Adios.
Drive across Texas.
Hey folks, welcome to Drive Across Texas. I'm your host, Pat Waters. I'm in Denison, Texas today at Hickory House Barbeque. They've been in existence since 1975. Got the owner, Mr. Johnny Doyle. Johnny, how are you?
Doing great. Glad to have you. Appreciate you stopping by.
Be sure to stop by Hickory House Barbeque, and remember, that baby's coming from a Texan. Adios.
Drive across Texas.
Hey folks, welcome to Drive Across Texas. I'm your host, Pat Waters. Today we're in Sherman, Texas, the home of 903 Breweries. Got our good friend Colin Langford from Popkens Pickle out of White Wright, Texas. Colin, thank you so much for letting me invade your privacy today.
Thank you. I'm honored. I think it's really cool if you guys reach out, man. It's awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what, we like to bring different things to our fan base, and Popkens Pickles, man, that's awesome, man. I've been doing some research on it. Tell everybody about your company.
Well, I come from a long line of farmers. We started in 2016. I started as a side hustle, just kind of doing it for fun, really. In 2017, I kind of took the leap and trying to figure out how to monetize it, man.
Well, that's awesome. Tell what's your number one seller?
Well, we got a couple different really good sellers. Our number one sellers are jalapeno honey. It's got we take the sugar portion of the brine and we replace it with honey. Got some jalapenos in there. It's kind of a sweet heat. Another one that I'm really proud of is the bread and butter. It's kind of our take on traditional bread and butter. Not as syrupy, not as sweet. We use maple syrup, brown sugar, and cinnamon, and a cider vinegar base. And people around here call these the official pickle of the holidays. They got a hint of cinnamon. They're really unique.
And that's awesome. Now, tell the folks out there and drive across Texas, if they wanted to get some of your product, what they need to do to acquire that.
Well, we pop up all over the place. If you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Popkens Pickles Worldwide. You can catch us all over North Texas. 903 Brewers is the only place that retails our product. So we're slowly but surely figuring out how to get the product in more people's hands.
Well, man, I tell you what, I appreciate your hospitality. Thank you so much for allowing us to come out and invade your space, and good luck.
Thank you.
And I hope Popkens explodes for you and goes nationwide pretty soon here.
Lord.
Anyway, y'all remember now, that baby's coming from a Texan. Adios.